First of all, let's start with trousers. Trousers did not exist back then. I think, honestly, what God is trying to explain here is a woman should not dress in a man's clothing, and a man should not dress in a woman's clothing. Basically, you should not be cross dressing, okay? Cross dressing does not please God because you are falsely representing who you are as a child of God. If God brought you on this earth to be a woman, dressed like you're a woman, right? Now, there is such a thing as personal sense of style, and there is no particular way to dress as a woman. Some women love to be in dresses all the time and skirts. Some like dresses in the summer only. Some like dresses the entire year. Winter dresses, summer dresses, spring dresses. And really, it's personal style. As long as you're not wearing manly clothing, like clothing that are designated for men, you are fine. Okay? You are fine. We have to look at the heart of God when you look at the different laws in the Old Testament. God is explaining here not to be dressed like you're a man when you are in fact born a woman. Now, if you are a woman, right, you should not be dressing like a man. If you are a man, born a man, you should not be dressing like a woman. Dress your gender. Dress the way God created you to be dressed, okay? Don't bring in confusion. Don't bring in, I feel like today I'm a man, tomorrow I'm a woman, today I'm a pigeon, tomorrow I'm a pig. No. Whatever you came on this earth as, dress as such. It's that simple. The heart of God is you always have to go back to what was his intention? What was the intention of God? What does he delight in? Originality. He delights in order. He delights in principles, his thoughts, his order, his, like, he gave us a manuscript on how to live life, okay? Now, let's go to the next thing. Makeup. If makeup is an idol to you, stop wearing makeup. For some people, makeup is not an idol. They can go out of their home without wearing makeup and they still feel fine. They still operate fine. But some people, makeup is an actual idol. They cannot function without makeup. They need makeup. When you are dependent on something, when you are dependent on something, it becomes bondage. When you depend on makeup to be pretty or to think you're pretty, it becomes bondage. When you depend on makeup, on eyelashes, on your rosy cheeks, on your lipstick to feel pretty or even be able to have a normal day out on earth, out in the world, it's a bondage. It's an idol, and God does not look favorably towards idolatry. So ask yourself these questions. Is your makeup an idol? Like, can you actually function? Do you feel confident enough to leave your house, your home, your school, wherever you are, without wearing makeup? Do you or do you not? And be sincere. Be sincere. For some people, God instructed them not to wear makeup at all. That is their personal conviction, and they're doing just great doing that. For some people, they have not received the conviction not to wear makeup. So, salvation, this road of consecration, salvation is free. Come as you are. Salvation is free. Come as you are. But once you come into salvation, that road of consecration is hard. Okay? It says that the gate is narrow and the road is difficult, because on this difficult road, God asks you to get rid of all your idols, each one of them. He asks you and requests of you to offload. This year it might be makeup, next year it might be nail polish, whatever it may be for you personally, your walk with God. He will let you know. He's gonna convict you. For me, I had a nose piercing. Let me see if I can zoom in. I had a nose piercing. He told me to get rid of it. Why? It was an idol. It was an idol, and I knew it. And so he convicted me to take it out. And when I refused to take it out, he showed me what would be the result of my disobedience, and I promptly took it out. Okay. Another thing for me was wearing hair that is not my own. So you're gonna see me having my own hair. That's just something that is personal to me and God. He's instructed me to do something for a certain time period, not to wear certain hair for a time period. It might be permanent, but for now, I have a certain time frame he gave me not to put in any of the synthetic, human, nothing. Don't add anything to your hair. Keep your hair the way it is. You take care of your hair. All right. So these are personal journeys of consecration, personal journeys of sanctification. Okay. So if you're talking about fake hair, as long as you're not wearing human hair that came from a human head, that's fine, as long as God is not convicting you to stop. So you need to build a relationship with God where He can communicate with you and tell you, child, no more of this. Or let's pause on this for some time, and then we will reevaluate after a year, after 2 years, etc. Okay, now modesty. Modesty, honestly, if you respect yourself, if you as a woman respect yourself, you're going to dress to show that you respect yourself. It goes back to that. If you respect yourself, you're going to dress as such. And God does require us to represent Him well. But again, it is a conviction of the Holy Spirit. Come as you are into the kingdom, but you cannot stay as you are in the kingdom. You need to transform. And during that period of transformation, God will convict you on how you dress. And yeah, just follow the instructions of the Holy Spirit. We are under grace. We are under truth, which came through Jesus Christ, and Moses brought the law. But we're really and honestly, just get close to God, and he'll start to strip you of anything that would even remotely be an idol in your life. Okay? Trust God. He'll guide you. He will uphold you. He will preserve you. He will show you what does not please Him and what breaks His heart. And then you just have to adjust accordingly and ask Him to help you fall within His will. Like, Lord, I want your will. I want your desires. I want your thoughts. I want what you want for me. And if you really truly want what He wants for you, when He asks you to stop doing something that is not truly like written out in the Bible, you stop, because for you, that is your requirement, your constraint, your restraint. God puts restraints on His people. And if He cannot restrain you in some way, shape, or form, He cannot give you certain authority and power. All right. So God puts restraints on us so He can entrust us with certain authority and power to fulfill our callings. Okay. We all have personal restraints. So you ask God, get close to God, and He'll reveal it to you. God bless you.